Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Milan.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So that's got things underway. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
I think Mikel Merino is going to have a busy game in the middle of the park, Peter. He's a real footballer and not necessarily a midfield minder, but he can go box to box and be the team's most prolific passer. He really is an all-action player, and I expect we'll be seeing quite a bit of him.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Now it's Inzaghi, now it's Rice. And the counter is on. Now it's Inzaghi. Well seen, saw that coming. Great ball, and he's in here. Goes for a shot! He's delivered all right!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Played over towards the opposite flank.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
He's in plenty of space here. He's found the way through. Cross into the box. Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. Milan presented with a golden opportunity here. Raya looking to stare down to unsettle the taker. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
That's calm for you. Nothing is going to distract him.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Probing pass. That has been cut short. Still pretty early days, but the difference in fortune is very clear. Gravenberg. He's having a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Van Dijk. Now Timber. Saliba. Added Subimendi. Serginho producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Filippo Inzaghi really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now it's Messi. Messi, lovely feet. He's going all the way! Messi, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength, the sort of desire we hope will spread.
Merino, played into space. Messi. Yep, it's a corner.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And it's Timber. And this is Messi. He slings it in. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Neymar running with the ball. Pinches it off him. Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
He is through here. Neymar, always onto this. And this is Inzaghi. It's Inzaghi! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
A case now of complete control. And it's Rice. Rashford goes steaming forward. Merino. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Rice. And it's Neymar. Timber wins the duel this time. Chance here to counter. Oh, he's found support out wide. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Milan have established themselves in a position of absolute supremacy. An action-packed 45 minutes, and they have raced into a 3-goal lead. Here we go again then. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Merino. Kochu. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make. Little doubt, that is a foul. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Thailand are down to 10 men. Raya clears. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Dink through. And that's another good win of the ball. Fiore. And the through ball. Rice does really well to win the ball there. Oh, it just needed a better touch, and you could see his annoyance.
Yeah, it all looked so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
And it's Neymar. Now it's Inzaghi. Milan have a free kick. Calafiori. Stood up well to him there. Neymar, nice bit of skill, and he's away. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Messi. And it's Timber. And he's gone searching crossfield.
Was 80,314.
Now it's Rashford. He's picked his way through. Aims beyond the defence. Tries to cross.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
And it's Timber. And that's aimed into the middle. Read the delivery beautifully, but got the finish all wrong. Thailand have their third corner. Big chance! And that is high.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Rashford. Kochu. Calafiori. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
He's a sharp little ball here. Calafiori receives it in a wide position. And that's been won straight back. He's played it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Calafiori. It's gone backwards. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Rashford. And he's managed to get free. For Rice. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Could move up a gear here. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Neymar. Neymar! He's scored! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
It's become a case of men against boys. And that's put paid to a promising move. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's in a great position here. Neymar is onto this. It's Neymar! It's there! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Strokes it back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
That's a throw. And it's Neymar. Neymar driving forwards. Rashford.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
That has ended up in no man's land. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. And it's made its way to him. Hangs one, he gets big! Goal! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw.
Just a quick reminder today.
Filippo Inzaghi, very much the hero in this game.
Stadium. Thank you very much for your
How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Milan definitely impressing me here, especially the way...
Milan can seal the deal here and now. A win guarantees promotion, and their loyal following will settle for nothing less. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. And that gets things running. Milan come into this game needing something. To fall short here would impact horribly on their future, immediate and beyond. David Seaman, clearly one of the finest English goalkeepers of modern times.
Well, Peter, if you're part of the defence in front of him, the lines of communication are fully open. He has a big say in redirecting traffic away from his box.
At his career. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Milan have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, Peter, this now poses the question of stick or twist. Do they immediately go for another one, or sit back and wait patiently for the opportunity to break?
Now it's Inzaghi. And it's Wilshere. Rice wins the duel this time. Odo. Pressing high and with purpose. Can he get on the end of this? So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Neymar. Stood up well to him there. Bernardo Silva. Messi. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Gravenberg. Now it's Inzaghi. No, he refuses to take the bait. Mbappe. Oh, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And he's there to belt it away. Milan are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, no question, that's a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Messi. Johor Darul Tazim looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Lovely feet. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Inzaghi. Now it's Hazard. Good running, strong and purposeful. He's got away. Plenty to aim at here. Takes a shot! Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. The chance to pull further clear. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Milan are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Just eases him off the ball. Neymar. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Rice gets a foot in here. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Rice. Serginho. Gravenberg. And this is Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Kessié. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Wilshere. And it's Bernardo Silva.
That's good play from him.
Bernardo Silva going face-to-face with his great rival. Neymar. Neymar goes on a run down the left wing. He's picked his way through. Oh, that's nice. Rice caresses it through. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Bernardo Silva. And it's Koundé. He won't be happy with that one. Serginho is always looking to play quality balls. Looking for the run. Bernardo Silva picks it up out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, that's a fine interception. And the referee brings the first half to a close.
Milan are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Milan are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Oh, that's a key interception. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Bernardo Silva, he's found the way through. Otto clears. Tacho deals with that comfortably. Rice looking to penetrate opposition lines. This might spell danger. And the finish! And it's there! And that for him is goal number 10. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
A case now of complete control. De Ligt. Beckenbauer. It's Wilshere. And it's Neymar. De Roberto looking to run onto it. De Roberto. There's the delivery.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. And that has left him in a heap. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Wilshere. Wilshere will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Rice, they want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Rice purring through the gears. And this is Hazard. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's found some space.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He's one-on-one, surely, and the shot! They've scored! Result no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Milan are having a ball here.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Hazard. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter...
Tries a shot! It's in! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And yes, it's him again. Milan are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell.
There's the shot! They've done it! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Gol per il Milan. Ha segnato al 75esimo minuto numero 21. Attenzione a un cambio.
There is a definite sense of occasion here as both teams square up to each other with fire in their eyes. This is a day for hope, for expectation, for renewed ambition. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's away we go then.
Well, Peter, it's easy to heap praise on players that play further up the field, but they couldn't do what they did without the unsung heroes doing the dirty work, and Frank Rijkaard is amongst the very best in the business.
Some say the best ever.
Yeah, and I can see why. He's about as sophisticated as players come, and his role covers everything from reclaiming the ball to, well, pretty much everything else. Only a man of his calibre and cleverness can do that.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And this is Neymar.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Matheus Cunha. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And here's Inzaghi. Neymar receives it in a good position here. Nice control. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's shifting through the gears here. He's had a shot! He's delivered all right! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Palestine are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Gravenberg deals with that comfortably. That has been cut short. He could be in here. Big chance, must be! And the shot!
He almost caught everyone out there the way he just eked out the room to get the shot in.
Milan with the corner, they're first. Danger averted for now. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And now they can spring out of defence. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And it's Kukçu. And he's only too happy to take that back. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Tries to play it through. Fiore. Now, what about a counter-attack? Fiore. Oh, super ball. Chance, surely! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Milan really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
No outsmarting him this time. Gravenberg does really well to win the ball there. Looking for options for move. There's the shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Rice. Now this could be a chance. And this is Inzaghi. And they've got rid. Koundé. Tacho gets over and intercepts. And it's Rice.
Milan certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
And Dijk gets across to intercept that. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Kukçu is always looking to break lines. Fiore. And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, that's fabulous. Plays it across. And he's taking no chances there. Good running, strong and purposeful. Great ball if he can get there. He's beaten the last man. He's shooting! And another try! They've scored! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Palestine are sitting pretty. And the whistle goes for half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this
Please
stage.
turn your attention to the screen for information provided by the local police.
And we're underway again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an...
Can he finish? It's a goal! The second half sparks straight into life. That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Milan get themselves back into contention.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
And that could set him on his way. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Oh, he's been caught napping. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Rijkaard. Now that looks a decent ball.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Now he's off and running. And it's Soboslai. Aims beyond the defence. And the shot! It's in! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Substitution in progress.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Palestine go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Van Dijk calmly anticipates. Now, can they get him away? Milan are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Hazard just eases him off the ball. Rafinha has got himself a free kick. Has ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's Inzaghi, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the counter is on. That's been cut out, well played. Rice. And here's Azar. This might spell danger. Chance! Milan have their second corner now. Oh, what a chance! Oh, taken with style. Right back in the game. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Oh, nice touch. Koundé does really well there, strong defending. And here's the chance to counter. Pass somewhat off target. Gravenberg, and it's Azar. And here's Inzaghi.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's there to get it away. Taken back almost at once. He's in a great position here. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Milan are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Matheus Cunha. Now it's Inzaghi. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Palestine finding their passes. Serginho cuts it out. Neymar.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Lovely ball and a real chance now. Lobbed in behind. Can he latch on to this? Otto with a definite foul there.
Substitution on the field. Number 22, Matheus Cunha. Number 14, Rafinha. Number 17, Soboslai. Coming on the field, number 6, Thomas Krzyzewski. Number 9,
Great effort, but no way through.
Number 7, Olise. Substitutions taking place.
Time for a change in personnel. That's the keeper's ball. Time added on 4 minutes. Modric. Here's Bruno Guimaraes. Well timed, excellent interception. And he's forced to go back. Out for a throw. And that is as far as it goes. A game of margins, of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Milan.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's down to business here. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Bernd Leno. I think his presence might make all the difference for this team. He's got lightning-fast reactions and a coolness under pressure that allows him to make the big one-on-one saves. He's also very reliable under the high ball or when he's dealing with crosses, and I'd expect the whole defence to play with a bit more assurance with him in place.
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Hazard looking to penetrate opposition lines. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Tries to pass it through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, no joy this time. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Now it's Mbappe. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Casemiro gets across to intercept that. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks.
He's through, it's one-on-one, shoots! Goal, Milan! Well, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
After 15 minutes is number 22.
Tunisia are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And here's Raul. Now it's Neymar. Hazard can so cleverly bypass the press. Now it's Raul. Raul going face-to-face with his great rival. And it's Casemiro. It's Casemiro! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
There they go, hunting again.
Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Good read, needed to be. Driving through the middle. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, what has happened here? Picked out brilliantly. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That's a lovely, neat pass. And he was quick to react. Gravenberg. Leno gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Casemiro. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point, and the score is 1-0.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
You have to say that was an exemplary tackle, stopped him dead in his tracks. Mbappe gets into a good position. Neymar looking understandably energised after his goal. Oh, he's bustling through here. Big chance, must be! Real chance! He's scored! And there's the goal they've been looking for. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Decent chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they're at it again in double quick time. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Substitution for Indonesia, number 41.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
A case now of complete control. Oh, he's taken it. And it's Otto. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Two added
Across it
minutes
goes.
has been indicated.
Neymar. Now it's Neymar. Hakimi has it out wide and in space. Messi! And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Just a quick announcement. We would
Milan
like to inform
absolutely
you that
dominated
CCTV
that half,
is now in
Peter,
operation
and now
for
it's
your
all
safety.
about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Milan will be wanting more of the same in the second half then. Utterly dominant in the first period, and they're 3-0 up. And the action is back underway. Casemiro. And here's Raul. Engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Neymar. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Neymar. Hazard, and it's been played through, and the shot! He has done it! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Milan are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Real chance here. Chance! It's a goal! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him.
And he shoots! And he's missed it.
Well, he certainly reacted quicker than anyone else, Peter. He just couldn't keep his composure in the end.
And it's Neymar. And he's had it nicked away. Raul. He's under a lot of pressure there.
Yeah, the hat-trick is definitely on his mind, Peter. He wants to get it over with as quickly as he can. Just about everything he's done, for me, he's done it with real conviction.
He certainly has. Really satisfying performance from him. A smiling satisfaction emanating from him. He is embracing this game. And they win it back again. Camavinga gets a foot in here. It's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Mbappe. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Harrison did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Oh, that's fabulous. Backward it goes. And it's Gravenberch. great ball, and he's in here. Van Dijk defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Messi. Now it's Mbappe.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more, defenders popping up in these positions.
Not the most convincing of passes.
Indonesia are stuck in central station, and they might find a fast track out wide if they care to.
Face to face with the keeper, and the finish! He scores! And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Now it's Messi, and he's picked it up out wide. In with the challenge.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Now that looks a decent ball. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Van Dijk. Hakimi. And it's Camavinga. And Casemiro. Camavinga. Neymar. Messi. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Neymar, good strong midfield running here. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. And this the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. Special Neymar moment! About as smooth as it gets. They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he made it look effortless, clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Big chance! Brought out the best in the keeper.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Indonesia have the chance to go the other way. Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, just skips past his man. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And no surprise, that's a booking. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
They want to be quick to recover this. Rice was in no mood for any of that. Camavinga. And it's Messi. There will be 4 extra minutes. Referee looks at his watch and can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. And that gets things running. We're talking a genuinely stylish player here in Frank Rijkaard. You're not arguing with that, Jim, are you?
No, I've got to totally agree with every word you just said. As holding midfielders go, he is one of the very best. Nothing phases him.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Inzaghi. Kukçu wins the duel this time. Hazard played back into the centre. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Neymar puts his foot on the gas. He's had a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. In with the challenge. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Oh, good-looking ball. Messi. And it's Messi. And he's been shifted off it. And Koundé. Can he get on the end of this? Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Inzaghi. Now it's Hazard. Robertson, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Gnabry. Gnabry going face-to-face with his great rival. Neymar is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Now it's Bebeto. And here's Rijkaard. Well read, and the danger is averted. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Hazard charging forward, the ball at his feet.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Bebeto. Robertson. Neymar, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looks across and climbs up big! They want to be quick to recover this. Messi. And it's Neymar. Shoots! Neymar. Now it's Bebeto. Neymar. Kukçu is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And he's in on goal. He is through here. And this is Neymar. Chance for a shot! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Numero 22.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Now it's Bebeto. And that's another good win of the ball.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
He's shifting through the gears here. Azar can so cleverly bypass the press. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Gnabry will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Neymar. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Now it's Inzaghi. Spread it left. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Gnabry.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Hazard. He's got away. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Lovely ball, and the shot! Oh, taken with style. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And the first 45 minutes are up. Reflections on the first half?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Milan sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. And the game has already resumed here. Kukçu. It's Bebeto. Oh, good read. Neymar. Hazard. And he's lost his man here. And it's Neymar. Messi. Indonesia looking to pass their way through. Rice. Rice looking to penetrate opposition lines. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Very nicely done. Oh, right place, right time. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Hazard gets into a good position. Cross goes in there. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. De Jong cuts it out. And here's Hazard. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And it's Neymar. Oh, that's... And the shot! And he hits the net. Just one goal in it now. Game on. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Neymar! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Milan go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Now then, the ball's come loose. That's a good run down the left. Rijkaard promptly onto that, and that is that. That has been slung wide. Oh, cracking ball. Bebeto unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, nicely intercepted. Now it's Neymar. Looking here to chip it through. He's found a way through. Great chance! Relentless! Just relentless! And he is just ripping it up! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Gravenberg, now it's Inzaghi. Milan finding their passes. Distributed tidily. Now it's Bebeto. Gnabry could try cutting inside here. And here comes the corner. Messi! Outstanding save to keep that out. Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Messi. Gnabry. And the counter is on. Azar. And no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Messi. Oh, good take in a good area. Well read, nice interception. Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? And that's put paid to a promising move. Gives it back. Tries a shot! Rice, who does have an assist to his name.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
He's found a way through. Hazard. Hazard driving forward. Goes for a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out!
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
It's Bebeto. He won't be happy with that one. Messi. Now it's Gnabry. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And that is as far as it goes. Milan really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Red and black wherever you turn. The San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. Well, we're on the way. Well, he's a little fella, Ludovic Giuli, but he is one of those, Jim, appreciated by those he plays with.
Yeah, there's no doubt about that. For me, the perfect go-between player in that final third who links up midfield and attack. One of those nightmare scenarios for defenders not wanting to follow him into deeper space.
Because he's just so bright, so intelligent.
Yeah, well, usually he's looking to drag them out of position, and he's so good with his technical ability and vision.
Rafinha! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now it's Doku. Xabi Alonso. Oh, it just needed a better touch, and you can see his annoyance.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
Baresi promptly onto that, and that is that. Good running, strong and purposeful. Rafinha gets a foot in here.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options.
Shot a goal! And somehow he's managed to miss it.
Manchester United really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
That's been cut out, well played. Neymar is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Hazard. Big chance! Really well taken goal. That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Neither of these two want to come off second best. Giuli. Played with finesse. Massaro. Cafu. Played into the middle. And that is expertly dealt with. Now it's Neymar. And the counter is on. He's shifting through the gears here. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And here's Neymar. And he's had it nicked away. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Gets a good foot in there. Hazard. And he plays one through. Oh, that was vital. Now it's Doku. And they can counter here.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Doku puts the ball in. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Ruben Dias kept his eye on it, and he's there. Baresi engages and forces him off the ball. He's got away. Oh, good take in a good area. Referee has just said play on. Closing in on goal. Oh, shooting chance! Goal, Milan! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Milan take the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Cafu is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. 5 minutes till the break. That is a great pick out. Ruben Dias cuts it out. Neymar. Now it's Inzaghi. Xabi Alonso cuts out the pass. Great vision. And this is Inzaghi. Deflected behind for a corner kick. And this could be the final action of the first half. And the first half is done. Oh, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. The midway point of the game.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Milan head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, and he's had a hit! Just off target.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
It's a pretty loose pass. Rice, and the counter-attack is on for Milan. It's Inzaghi! And yes, it's there! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
So the lead now is 2.
You can certainly sense a real change.
Terrific header! Yes! He has gobbled up his 20th goal. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
He's in plenty of space here.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Too much distance on that. Xabi Alonso. Gravenberg. And he's managed to get free. Knocks it into space. He's picked his way through. The ball goes, he gets big. It's a goal. It is no contest. It is a landslide. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And yes, it's him again. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Rafinha. And Julie. Rafinha. Now it's Xabi Alonso. Azar can see things others simply cannot. Threads one in. Now it's Rice. Now it's Rice. Oh, he's been caught on it here! And that has sent him sprawling. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Oh, they could break here. Tries to play it through. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Rice, 2 assists to his credit already. That pass has been well intercepted. Azar. Now it's Inzaghi. He's through here. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Rafinha just eases him off the ball. Now, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Massaro. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Good read, needed to be. That has not gone well. Iniesta going face-to-face with his great rival. And he shoots! And it's in! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Hazard, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
That is a brilliant interception. The final 5 minutes. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, that is superb. A dangerous moment, perfectly dealt with.
If you were looking at the shopping list of what you need in a top defender, that's it.
He goes for a shot! And he seemed certain to get the 6th.
Attenzione, un cambio.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And now they can spring out of defence. Rice. Lovely bit of skill. And this is Hazard. And it's Neymar. De Bruyne. Manchester United are looking to break at pace. Time added on 4 minutes. Neymar. Filippo Inzaghi. Chance, surely! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught napping. He is through here. Decent chance! He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Milan have themselves a chance from the spot. The chance to pull further clear. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed. And we're done. Milan have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the look on the manager's face
This is where they want to be, one small step away from greatness. Win today, and they will be up there amongst the elite. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. So we're up and running. Milan cannot consider the option of defeat. It's not a question of want, but must. That's the keeper's ball. Nice bit of trickery. He's found the way through. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Alexander-Arnold did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And it's Rice. Now there's a fine ball. Here's Felt. Tries a shot! That's going to go a long way. Rice. And this is Hazard. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Kessié, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Well, Xabi Alonso is the standout. He'll be looking to set the tempo and dictate the play here, Peter.
He is so integral to this team, isn't he?
Yeah, he has the quarterback in.
And he shoots! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Well, the whole idea of a good breakaway is to leave the opposition struggling to get back, and they were just too slow.
And this is Hazard. Milner does well to get it back. Kessié. Serginho kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Messi. Mbappe! So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Hazard. Oh, this is a terrific run. Great ball, and the shot! It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. Milan have themselves a chance from the spot. This for the lead. That's a fine save by Henderson. Has a look and place it forward.
Oh, once the save was made, the change to both mindsets could be hugely telling now.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Johor Darul Tazim finding their passes.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
That's good vision. It's a promising position. Now it's Inzaghi. Inzaghi is flagged offside. Inzaghi, good purposeful running this. He's in plenty of space here. He's having a shot! Howson gets rid without sophistication.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. And again, they're pressing effectively.
Can he finish? Goal, Milan! Is this the moment? The moment he made it happen, the moment they made it happen. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, Peter, this now poses the question of stick or twist. Do they immediately go for another one, or sit back and wait patiently for the opportunity to break?
Goes for a shot! It's there! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
And it's made its way to him. Smoothly does it.
Mbappe really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
It's run loose here. Cute ball, now how can he reach it? This looks promising. Oh, shooting chance! Big moment! Massive goal! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Now it's Inzaghi. And there's green grass ahead of him. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Milan head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. He rises! He's got a goal! Again, we are level! What a contest!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now it's Mbappe. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. Johor Darul Tazim with the corner, there first. He's there to head it! He will be livid with himself. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And this is Inzaghi. Chance, surely! Goal, Milan! And the message is clear, the only way is up. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Milan go into the lead. Knocks it out wide. Mbappe! Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Tries from distance.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 81.007 spettatori.
Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, super shapes to shoot! Now, who's going to be first to this? That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. It's a pretty loose pass. Back into the middle. Real chance here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Gravenberg. Passing is crisp and sharp. And he cuts out the supply. Neymar running with the ball. And here's Hazard. And he's chosen to go back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
And he was quick to react. Hazard. He steps in, and that's the end of that. That's been cut out, well played. Kessié. Otto gets over and intercepts. Hazard, nicely weighted ball. That's a good ball.
Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that.
Thinks about the shot. Mbappe. Kessié is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Played out to the right. Messi in acres of space out wide. Alexander-Arnold receives it in a good position here.
Johor Darul Tazim really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And it's Neymar. There's the shot! And that would have won it.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
Chance! And he hits the net! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Oh, what a ball! Big chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, I'd rather praise the scorer than criticise the defence here. He stepped forth and conquered.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
He's shifting through the gears here. Chance! That is decidedly lacking. Gravenberg picks it up from the goal kick. Inzaghi takes control of it and he's on the move. Rice. He is just caressing the ball. It's Inzaghi! No, he's missed it. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Van Dijk calmly anticipates. And it's Azar. And that is that. A statement win on a crucial day, and now major tests await. Filippo Inzaghi gleefully reminding us of what a superb... Milan are looking to get a flying start here in the long race towards the finish line. This is a day for optimism, for hope, for dreaming of what might be. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. And already we're underway here. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Joshua Kimmich. In many ways, the ultimate modern fullback in that he contributes just as much offensively as he does defensively. He seems to have a great instinctive understanding of when to move forward, and that means he rarely gets caught out of position on the counter-attack. He should be a key player for this team.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Oh, smashing header! What a wonderful goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Milan are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
He gets big, and yes, it's there! That is remarkable, all square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Devoid of any complexity, but boy was that certain.
Oh, it's a fantastic assist as well, Peter. Delivered at pace, the diversion, that's all that was needed.
That has certainly made things interesting.
You've got to...
Has a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. Now it's Neymar. He is through here. Looking for options for movement. Played into the box. He's having a shot! He scores! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Chance, surely! Oh, he hit that sweetly. Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And the finish! It's in! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Otto was in no mood for any of that. And that's definitely not his best. Roberto Carlos just loves to go forward whenever he can. Gravenberg. Pleasingly open affair so far. Goals wherever you look. Now it's Rice. Neymar. Cafu did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Hazard conjures time and space where few can. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. It's a good run down the right. Cafu.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Inzaghi. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Van Dijk is there, and he can pick it up. And it's Griezmann. Chance! He's got a goal! Into the lead once more.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. Now it's Haaland. And here's Griezmann. Griezmann showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Serginho has been caught there, it's a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket, it's just a stern lecture. Griezmann. Well, that has not gone well. Serginho is one whose deliveries we all know about. Nicely spread. Cafu. Now that's well seen too. And the half-time whistle goes. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Signore e signori, unitevi a me per augurare al nostro ragazzo un buon compleanno.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Milan really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
He's shifting through the gears here. He has found the way through. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Roberto Carlos.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Van Dijk. Rice. Milan looking to pass their way through. Koundé. Roberto Carlos. Now Neymar. That's a good run down the left. He's picked his way through. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover.
Bumazunam clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
No outsmarting him this time. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Neymar powering forward here. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And that is as far as they're going to go.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 80.314 spettatori.
Neymar, and he's got the beating of his man. He's got to be quick to recover this. Now it's Rice. He's found a way through. And the cross comes in. And he's there to clear it. Throw in.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Kimmich. Now it's Haaland. Looking to play him in. Dink through. And it's gone all the way through to the keeper. Threads one in. That is ended up in no man's land. Has a look and plays it forward. Odo. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Cambio di giocatori.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
Koundé is there and he can get that clear. Oh, well played. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Just about up to 75 minutes. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Neymar. Just eases him off the ball. Hazard. Oh, that's fabulous. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. It's their second corner of the game. Rice with the short one.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Haaland! Really well taken goal. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Pumas take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. Some players have clearly taken issue here, and things are threatening to boil over.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
This looks like a more than decent chance to strike. So the perfect chance to get one back. Decent hit from there. Rice. Neymar. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Pumas are looking to break at pace. Can he get on the end of this? He's on it. Can he get away? And a chance! Off the post! And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Kimmich. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now it's Hazard. He's got away. Hazard. Hazard! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
And when the manager... Oh, he's... And the shot! They've done it! Players ecstatic. Fans delirious. This is utopian. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness.
And that is that. Milan played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game, A game that began so promisingly from their perspective, but they are leaving here. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Red and black wherever you turn. The San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. So that's got things underway. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, this player, Gravenberg, is someone I can't decide whether he's a 6, an 8 or a 10, Peter. He basically plays all of those roles in every game. And, of course, he's the main connector between defence and midfield. But he'll be the one playing the majority of the team's progressive passes forward. He's also a really physical presence, and he must be a bit of a nightmare to play against, actually.
Well, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. And that pass just didn't quite work.
Mohamed Salah really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly.
He gets big! There it is!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And he was alert to it. Milan leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Mohamed Salah! It's loose now and they want to get it back. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. And this is Hazard. Oh, that's fabulous. A lot of space ahead of him. McAllister. Quarter of an hour played. Liverpool applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but, of course, the returns can be terrific. Neymar is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. And it's Neymar. Neymar. Little doubt, that is a foul. And he is going into that little black book.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
Gravenberg. That's a delicate pass. Shapes to shoot! That's another chance! Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
He's having a good look here. Looking to widen the gap even further here. And he's going direct. That was travelling.
Oh, well done for him to take the shot on. He did at least hit the target.
Gravenberg. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. And this is Neymar. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And here's Inzaghi. Takes a shot! Really well taken goal. And there's the goal they've been looking for. That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Van Dijk did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. And that's put paid to a promising move. Great vision. And that is as far as they're going to go. And here's Inzaghi. Now it's Hazard. Out to the right.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Up towards the front line. Milan heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. And it's McAllister. He's going for goal! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Well, there's the clearance. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And here's Inzaghi. Now it's Inzaghi. Caresses it, gets his head on it! Oh, it's come off. It's in! Gravenberg, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Gakpo. Robertson. Gakpo. Now it's Szoboszlai. Applies the finish! And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Milan go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. And we are back on the way. Hazard. So what can they make of this? Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Szoboszlai. Good, strong midfield running here. Big chance! He's scored! The second half off to a spectacular start. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Bradley. Now that looks a decent ball. He's through here. Brilliantly cut out. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And here's Azar. That's good play. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. It's Azar! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Gravenberg. Gakpo. He's in plenty of space here.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
So 2-1 now, and things have got a whole lot more enthralling here.
Yeah, this is a real psychological test now that will tell us whether one side buckles and the other kicks on.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Chips it through. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Well, that's well spotted. Oh, this looks sharp. And this is Hazard. Liverpool can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Chance for a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Has a look and place it forward. Can he get it through? And it's McAllister. And one more try! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, that's an own goal!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Filippo Inzaghi is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less. Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Neymar, if we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now. Nicely aimed pass. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and...
Oh, shooting chance! And somehow he managed to miss it.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Gravenberg. The final 5 minutes. McAllister, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And he's being shifted off it. Szoboszlai. Gravenberg gets a foot in here. And now the breakaway. Crunching tackle. We are into stoppage time. And it's Soboslai. Played out towards the right wing. Mohamed Salah picks it up out. And a chance! Crossbar comes to the rescue. So nearly the total turnaround. They simply ran out of time. It has ended all square. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference? That's rather hopeful. And he has kept it out somehow.
Dembele is offering a wry smile there.
Well read, nice interception. Can he get it through? And it's Gravenberch. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Rice. And Gravenberch. No, he's just misjudged that one. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Serginho. And it's Neymar. Neymar going full steam ahead down the left flank. Oh, right place, right time.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Pass somewhat off target.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Donatoni. There he goes, motoring forward. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He's having a go!
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Yet another interesting duel, this.
Shapes to shoot! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Milan are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Now, can they get him away? Shoots! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he's heaved it away. Oh, it's a foul there right on the edge of the box. And the referee has given a free kick just outside the box. Rice looking to play it into the box.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
That's really well cleared. Gets to show off his quick feet. And this is Inzaghi. He's in a great position here. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Neymar taking charge of the dead ball. So, a genuine chance to increase the lead. That is some save from Khan! Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. The shot! Milan have their second corner now. And that is expertly dealt with. That's going to go a long way. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. It's Neymar!
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that.
So, third corner of the game. Now that's a fine challenge. And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Inzaghi. Just eases him off the ball. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Threads one in.
Dembele really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he
bullish header! It's in! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Milan are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And it's Gravenberg. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, it's come loose. Hazard. Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Rice having a look. An opportunity then to pull clear here. Decent hit from there. Alexander-Arnold, he has found a way through, and he's worked it through. And he's certainly onside here, showing good feet. Guardiola. Here's Rodri. And that'll be the final action of the first half. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Milan really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Milan are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. And we are already promptly back underway. And he's picked it up out wide. He's found a way through. Now then, the ball's come loose. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And it's Rice. Now the ball's... Oh, he's been caught napping! Mbappe. Hazard. Goes for a shot! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Milan get their fourth corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Throw in. Rodri. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. Donatoni. Rodri. Donatoni. Nicely shaped ball. And he welcomes it in. Dembele with a beautifully timed run. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Rodri. Donatoni. He's shifting through the gears here. Donatoni! A wonderful effort all by himself.
Yeah, I think he's a little annoyed with himself there, Peter, because he did pretty much everything right up to the end.
Can he get on the end of this? Nicely weighted ball. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, he's been caught up. In he goes again! And again! Yes! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Neymar at his razor-sharp best there.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Looking for options for movement. He's picked his way through. Rodri did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And this is Dembele. Oh, that's fabulous. And claimed it back swiftly. Now it's Inzaghi. The referee's awarded a free kick. Hazard. Good pressure, determined, intense. Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. So a big chance now from 12 yards to increase the lead. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then and dismissed any distraction.
And yes, it's him again. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Searching pass he's played there. Hazard gets into a good position. Hazard!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Hazard. Good ball, good take. And it's Hazard. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, look at the space here. Ribery. Hazard not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
And a chance! It's a goal! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Milan are having a ball here. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Guardiola did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Defending was strong and firm.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Real chance here. There's the header! Goal! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it.
Look, all they...
So that's it, it is all over. Milan looking by any yardstick formidable, truly enjoyable to watch, and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. Filippo Inzaghi reflecting on a stellar performance and now taking home a permanent reminder for his man.